Good morning, guys. Ranch Boss here. I wanted to go ahead and put out a video for you guys that tells you what you need to bring on your hunt so as to be best prepared. It's on the website in different places, but I don't have it all in one place, so that's what the video is for. So first and foremost, let's talk about guns. 223s are not allowed, period. And this is on many videos, but I still get phone calls almost daily. But can I bring my 223? I got the blackout ammo, I got the Hog Hunter ammo. We have seen tens of thousands of cases where it is a poor choice for hog hunting. If you're just out there target practicing and shooting paper, it's a fantastic gun. Or if you're rabbit hunting or varmint hunting, little animals, it's a fantastic gun. Will a 223 kill a hog? Absolutely. In the most perfect conditions, it can. But overall, it wounds hogs, they get away, and you go home with an empty cooler and you had to pay for wounding an animal. So that's why we don't want 223s on the ranch. So bring a 243, 270, 30-30, 308, 45-70, or any caliber that would be equivalent in that range. That's what you need to bring. The big guns are just an overkill. And again, for safety reasons, we don't need a cannon, and we're not trying to shoot 5 miles down the road, guys. So the gigantic guns from a 30-06 on up are just simply an overkill. We try to do everything efficiently and first and foremost and above all, safely. So the gigantic big calibers, they present more of a danger that bullet could pass through an animal and keep on going and hit something it's not supposed to, and for that reason we don't want them. All right, so enough said, and please don't send me a separate email, but I have this new ammo for my 17, can I bring it? Oh my God, make me go crazy, guys. The answer is no. We want to have a successful hunt, and we want to bring these animals down in a humane way. We don't want to maim and wound animals. Absolutely not. Even though these hogs are an invasive species, they're still an ethical issue that we practice here with hog hunting. We're not out to wound and torture animals, all right? So enough said. You know what kind of gun you need to bring. Now, pistols. We have found the same thing with pistols. Under a perfect scenario, yes, you can kill a hog, maybe with a BB gun, if a BB gun pistol, let's say, or a pellet gun. But we don't have perfect conditions on a hunt. They're wild animals, they're running, they're moving, sometimes they're running at you, and you're shaking, and you don't have time to make that perfect case scenario shot. And for that reason, we have found that pistols do a horrific job on wounding animals that we never recover. So therefore, we don't want pistols either. Again, we're trying to, in an effective and humane way, stop the animals. We sure don't like wounding animals. So there you go. Now, archery, I'm not going to ban archery, even though it's about the same caliber. It may be worse than pistols as far as success. I can't tell you how many hogs in the course of a year take off with an arrow sticking out of their butt. I would say as a percentage of animals hit with an arrow that are not recovered, I would say 75% of the hogs that have arrows shot at them escape with an arrow sticking out of them. But for now, we're going to leave it alone. But it is highly restricted in that we don't want you walking around, because now your odds of unsuccessful kill just went up to about 90%. If you think you can spot and stalk like an Indian and kill something with a bow, you have about a 10% chance of success. And I hope I'm not coming across too strong, guys, but again, and I'm trying not to let my frustration come out in this video, but you have to realize I have seen tens of thousands of hog hunts, and I have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I've packaged up all that ugly, and that's why we have these rules, because we try to minimize the ugly, and we want successful hunting, and we have a very high rate of success here. And that counts those that wound and get off. That's considered a kill. But again, for the sake of the animals, we are not trying to torture animals out here. So we just want you, and another thing, guys, please practice before you come out here. I can't tell you how Many times I see guys that come out here and they say, you know, I hadn't shot this gun in 5 years. Do you mind if I take it over to the shooting range and let one or two off? And that just tells me we are almost guaranteed a bad hunt with that guy, because what if things don't go right on the shooting range? You guys go through a lot of expense, time, and effort to come out here to our ranch, but you have to prepare in advance. So please go to the shooting range. If you're archery hunting, you should be able to use that bow in an effective and efficient manner. So practice before you come, guys, and it just makes it for a much better experience all the way around. All right, I've said enough about guns, but I deal with this 7 days a week, and had a guy call me the other day, can I bring my air rifle? They make some really powerful air rifles, and they are not bad. There's some 50 caliber air rifles out there. It's amazing what they can do with air pressure. You can bring those, all right, but we sure don't want you bringing a little one. We want a big one that's going to go ahead and stop a hog. And these little hogs out here, again, you could probably, if you were good and you could throw a rock with your bare hands, you could probably knock one out and go ahead and grab it and finish it off. How many guys can do that? 1 out of a million. So we're not trying to base our rules on that 1 out of 1,000 or 1 out of a million talent that's out there. We're going with what most guys can do. This weekend, I was on a fully guided hunt with a customer, and he was just going on about this fantastic $3,000 gun he had. And finally, I just had to stop him and said, look, I've given you 8 opportunities to shoot, and you've missed 7. And he wanted to do an exotic hunt, and we are not throwing lead at these $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 animals hoping that you can hit one. So I just had to stop his hunt and say, we're going to put you in a blind and you can shoot piglets, all right, because you can't use your gun. I even took him out in the field, set up a water bottle, and after 5 shots he was able to hit the water bottle, but this guy did not practice before he came out. So this is what I need for you guys to avoid. Practice before you get out here so we can have a good hunt, guys. This is not the place to practice. This is a place to do what you do, and that's because you practiced at home and now you're ready. Okay, it's hard for me to stop to get off this issue because it's such a weakness with so many people. So let me take a breath. Let me move on. What else to bring on your hunt to assure that you have a good hunt? More things to bring. If you guys are driving in, bring your bedding for a twin bed. Bring your toiletries. We do provide the mattress on a frame for you, but we ask that you bring your own bedding, guys. Bring your towels, toothpaste, soap, things like that. And you'll just be better prepared if you have those things, and you don't have to run all the way to Walmart once you get here because you forgot your toothbrush, all right? Other things to bring on your hunt. You're going to be taking home some good meat if it's a successful hunt, which most are, and you're going to need a cooler. And don't bring these little tiny bitty styrofoam coolers that are this big and you're going to pack a 200-pound hog in it, all right? You need to bring a minimum cooler size of 100 quarts, all right? Don't show up with these little tiny picnic $20 coolers that is great for the picnics. You're carrying home meat, guys. So if you don't want to, if you don't have, or we generally keep a few on hand at the ranch, we keep a big 150 quart cooler available for those that couldn't find one, whatever, and we sell them for a very good price of a $100 bill for a 150 quart cooler. All right, so you can buy those here at the ranch. So the coolers, bring good comfortable walking shoes typically. We have never seen a rattlesnake on our ranch, and one thing guys ask me, do I need to bring snake chaps or snake boots, leggings, whatever? I have never had a pair on, and I have walked many, many miles on that ranch, and no one ever has seen a rattlesnake. So there you go on that story. That doesn't mean that you're going to not be the first one to see one, but don't call me and ask me, all right? If you want to bring snake chaps, bring them, but no one's ever been bit. No one's ever seen a rattlesnake. That's all I can tell you. Okay, other things that you need to bring on your hunt. Bring season-appropriate clothes. In the wintertime, we get some rain out here. It's humid, it's cold, and just when you get 30 degrees and high humidity and a wind behind it, it's just a piercing cold. So bring appropriate clothes, and we're always subject to rain out here. We never know when it's going to rain. And just like it hadn't rained in about 15 days, and boy, it's been raining for the last 5 now, so we swampy out here, so come prepared for that. And some of you are going to be doing a walk on day 2, and the walk consists of about 12 miles. So don't bring a brand new pair of boots out here that you're going to break in, because you know what's going to happen. You're going to have blisters all over your feet. So that's not the time to break in new boots, is on a big trip like this. Now, if you don't want to do the 12-mile walk on day 2, you need to buy you a spot in a honey hole. It's $50 for a session. And as of this filming, we've been able to give everybody a second session for free. And we're going to do that as long as we can until one day everybody says, I want to go to the honey hole. So we might only give you what you pay for as 1, but as of now, we've been able to give everybody 2, and we like it that way. We like to under-promise and over-deliver. That's our goal here. Okay guys, but in addition to this video, I think I've about covered everything that you need to bring. You're going to need a Texas hunting license. If you're a resident, you probably already know what you need. It's about $20, and you have multiple choices if you're a resident on what to buy. If you're a non-resident, you will need a Type 157. That's Type 157 hunting license. As a non-resident, it's a 5-day general hunting license, and that's the minimum license they sell. It's going to cost you $48, and you can buy it at any Texas Walmart or sporting goods store. You can also buy it online with your driver's license number or your passport. All right, Texas Parks and Wildlife is where you would do that. In addition, if you were born after September 2, 1971, you will need either a hunter safety certificate from any state in the United States, as all 50 states reciprocate their hunter safety. All right, or if you don't have that, number 2, when you buy your hunting license, you can buy a hunter safety deferment card. It's an extra $10, and you can only do that 1 time in your life, and after that, legally, you can no longer hunt in Texas until you get that hunter safety. And guys, again, it's about safety, 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 safety. And our state recognizes that. And here, here's one other thing talking about safety. It is not a state requirement that you wear orange when you hunt, but it's our rule that you absolutely must have an orange cap and an orange vest when you're on our ranch. And again, it's about safety, 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 safety. Because with as many people as we have entertained over the last many, many years, there's always a chance that somebody could say, man, I thought it was a hog or a varmint, and it was a person, which is a whole other set of issues about gun safety and never shooting at something you're not absolutely certain what it's at. We never shoot at a bush that wiggles. That's asking for mega big time trouble. So to prevent somebody saying, I thought it was a, guess what? Doesn't wear orange. Only people wear orange, and that's why we require hat and vest. So be sure and bring that with you. And in the event that you forget, we do have some at the ranch that we can sell you. All right. So in addition, guys, carefully go over the frequently asked questions and come prepared. And coming with the right mental attitude is so very important. If you show up with a good attitude, you're going to have a good time no matter what. But the guy that shows up a little bit with not a good attitude, he's going to get exactly what he came prepared for, and that was something, you know, and that's just the way things work. Good attitude takes you so far down the road. So guys, I hope this video has been helpful. Read the frequently asked questions, and let's have a good hunt. We'll see y'all soon here at the ranch.